Situation. There's always drama as Harden gets inside.
Mike, and maybe because of his time as a player, right? He's a team first, understands the temperature of the locker room.
Nice pass, specific on ESPN and the app. Candace Parker and the Skies doors mentioned, up 1-0 against Diana Taurasi and the Mercury.
Calhoun was coaching at that point, and all the way back then, I remember him saying, like, this enormous guy, talented basketball player, was walking around the UConn.
Appears to be okay. 5-on-4 the other way. Harden trying to take advantage. Nice feed inside the Griffin. Harden is such a...
I think his strength is underestimated, and I mean that both in terms of his excellent balance, lower body strength, and strength of hands, Mike. As I said with Joe, he gets another bucket.
Joe, he says we have to get him on the floor more. And what he's doing in the preseason is making that a certainty as Joe Harris knocks down what he does best. Guards not available. Not only obviously Ben Simmons, but the other two, Maxey and Milton, both out tonight for Philly. But they're having no problems offensively. As Isaiah Joe now with 8 points. But one of my favorite things every year, Doris, is watching second-year players. When they come back, now they've got an understanding. And see how much more confidence they play with as Drummond able to bank it home.
Games.
Harden connects.
Same move and consecutive trips up the floor, Mike.
And as Steve Nash told you, there's encouraging signs. Speaking of encouraging signs, Isaiah Joe once again. He's in double figures for the third straight preseason game. We're still early in the second quarter of this one. But in Houston had to do the scoring. Nice try there. He looks sharp here. Had a couple of fumbles in terms of turning the ball over, but is mixing it up drive.
Prior to Orlando, he only missed in 6 years 20 games.
Yep. He's not sitting out. He didn't want that rest. He didn't want that load management. Floor for the Sixers. Nice drive from Harrison. That's an explosive move. Philly back up 15. Javon Carter. Carter with a real chance. And again, so much depends on the Kyrie Irving situation. But Javon Carter, a real chance to get some important minutes early. There's Springer against Durant. Paul Reed gets it back and then throws it away. George Niang will check back in. Drummond's going to get a rest. 7 points, 3 boards for Drummond. Last year it was Dwight Howard, the backup center, and this year Andre Drummond. Doc Rivers likes all-stars for backup centers.
Yes.
Drummond, a 4-time all-star. Carter. A lot of shake and bake, didn't go anywhere. Durant now drives, gets inside. Oh, that's a sweet move from Kevin Durant.
There's just nothing he can't do on the court. He talked about the size of Embiid and what he can do. Kevin's ability to deck it and get by.
Korkmaz. Boy, wow. You know, a lot of room to get that off. James Johnson thought he pushed. Korkmaz looks very impressive here. Carter's shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. Paul Reed. Whoa. There's a wild swing of the elbow. Fortunately, nobody's head was in the way there.
Right. Let's watch Kevin Durant work. He starts at the three-point line. He's got Korkmaz. That handle at that size. He had to go through 3 different players. Watch the adjustment at the end of this. Korkmaz, don't reach. George Niang comes over and held.
10 points here in the first half for Durant. Niang, Harrison, Korkmaz, Danny Green, and Jared Springer out there for Philadelphia. Missing, really counting Ben Simmons, 6 rotation players and several starters tonight out because of either injuries or rest. Danny Green's going to have to force it up. Does hit the rim. Green appreciates playing in the NBA as much as anybody in the league. He is always in a good mood. Just loves and just realizes the blessing of being an NBA player and doing what he loves best. Helps when you win a few titles for different teams.
That sure does. And think about Danny Green. At one point, I remember Greg Popovich telling us the story that he actually had to reach out to Roy Williams to say, does this kid want to play in the NBA? Is he going to stick or not? But the Spurs believed in him to their credit.
He got cut his first year. Harrison misses. Green right there on the follow. I just love the spirit that the Sixers are playing with.
No doubt. No point guard, no problem. As Doc Rivers likes to say, don't tell me what I don't have. Let me work with what I do.
And Griffin is fouled.